Alright, so let's go freeze this. Oh, wait. Guards here now on top of cameras. Not my Metal Gear. Get out of here. Yeah, so whenever you leave an area for too long, the game kind of resets and brings the guards back. So we're going to have to deal with these guys a couple times while doing this, unfortunately. But literally, we're right here at the warehouse. Let's just freeze the key while we're here. And yes, there is guards here now too. They know that Raven's gone at this point.
How convenient.
I'm gonna get me some dog tags while I'm waiting. I deserve a reward for this, right? Or, you know, ammo works too. If I wasn't full already. So, I don't know the exact time on how long it takes to freeze the key, but I know it takes a good couple minutes in real time, so you can mess around here. You could literally just stand here, wait, go make yourself a sandwich for all I know.
I would go back to the snowfield and open up the level 7 door.
I mean, we could do that, but, you know, recording-wise, nah.
Yeah, like, this is the part of the game, I mentioned the last part, but this is where it kind of just really slows down the pace where it's backtracking. It would make sense for the PAL key to freeze over or the melt if it was just selected in your inventory, but sadly, yeah, you have to wait a couple in real-world minutes for it to actually take effect. Yep. So you're going to be standing here in this cold room for a while just waiting for the key to transform. It doesn't matter if it's equipped or not.
No, it doesn't. Ooh, bandage.
You've got to lower.
I am, Colonel.
Working
Talk
on
to
it.
me.
What can I do for you,
Miss
Snake?
me, don't talk to me.
Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust.
I mean, that sounds like a bad idea anyways.
That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
What does that mean?
Don't break the melons by stepping on them.
Yeah, you know how the saying goes, we hate the watermelon mission in Mario Sunshine.
What do you mean you didn't get all melon run on Yoshi's Story?
Wow, that is really hard.
There we go. Now the key is frozen, so we can go.
Yeah, thankfully there's an indicator when it actually takes its temperature effect because it'll change color. So when it's blue, it's frozen.
Yep. You guys still knocked out? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
You
thank
stay
God that
there.
was just the next room over. We're not going to be as fortunate when you got to go melt the key.
No, unfortunately.
And that's the worst part of this whole quest, is when you have to go melt it.
Again, I keep bringing this back up, but I learned a lot from my earlier days of playing this game on the original PS1. My brother kind of actually helped me learn a lot of it too. He kind of showed me like what to do and what not to do in this game. But I made the mistake, like, I don't know which playthrough it was. I know it was at least a couple playthroughs in. And this was the first time this ever happened, and I was shocked. I went and heated up the key, kept it close to Snake's body by having it equipped, like you're supposed to do. And right when I got back to the lair, Rex's lair, the key went back to normal. So I had to go right back and reheat it again. I guess I took too long. But that was like the only time I remember that happening. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that could happen. I thought once it was heated, it stayed heated until you get back. But no, it could come undone and you have to go back and do it again.
Yeah,
So,
the heat one's the worst for that, just because there's a lot of cold areas in this portion. So
Yeah.
if you're taking too long in another room, it could just start melting and then freezing up.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, I don't think this really would work, but I would think maybe saving once you get the key changed, maybe that could make it a little less egregious, because then you don't have to go back, but I don't know if that actually works. It might reset the key back to neutral.
I mean, it kind of does. It's a weird factor. I have to say that, because this key, man, this shape memory alloy stuff, it's just a man, just the game could literally just give us 3 keys. 1 hot, 1 cold, and 1 normal. We would have been done already.
Yeah.
But no.
I didn't know about the whole Steam thing on the ledge over here. That makes things a lot easier if you just do that. Then you wouldn't have to go all the way back over there.
Yeah. I thought about trying it, but I was thinking, I don't think I will. I'm just gonna do what I normally do and stick with what I know.
It almost feels like that Steam method could have been intended, because that feels like such a random extra for just Steam to be in that room, but also work as a eat variable for this key. Maybe they were planning on having like a Steam room at one point, so you wouldn't have to go all the way back to the lava room essentially for this PAL key.
Yeah.
Now, wasn't there a hole there?
Yep, in the center. That's why I go down the sides. I forgot to mention that. Thank you, Matthew. There's falling platforms there. So if you stand on it too long, the floor will crumble and take you down with it. Don't go straight in the middle because there's 2 of them there. Your best bet is just stay on the sides. Also, I love the music here. Just the little like humming in the background. I just love Metal Gear's music. It's definitely one of my favorite video game music stuff.
Now I'm just expecting, like, in this section specifically, because it's more somber music, the birds are following you, and then they're just going to start humming a tune like a Pikmin can.
Yeah.
Like, you just hear the ravens go. It's like, wrong song, guys. Wrong franchise.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter. Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Thankfully, they added this codex scene here to kind of make time go a little bit faster on this elevator.
Sorry.
Depending on how you look at this.
I was going to say,
By the way.
at least it breaks up the sequence, but actually makes the elevator longer, because it's not really moving while you're talking at this point.
It looks like
Yeah.
the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon. An assassination.
Alright, so we're gonna find out what
Snake,
Fox Die
Have you
is.
ever heard of something called Fox Die?
No. Fox die. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Master's like, I know, I heard it over the codex.
Specific
That's
people.
why I'm bringing it up
I
now.
don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus,
Oh
die
yeah,
something that
in
looked
case we
like a
didn't
heart
mention
attack?
it, there was a cutscene back at the beginning of the game when we first met Meryl back in the jail cell. After we talked to the supposedly DARPA chief,
Telling me that Naomi
there was a
behind
cutscene
it?
where they was in the torture room with Mantis and Asla and Liquid just shouts out, "You killed him," and it showed the DARPA chief was there. That's how the real one died. He literally got tortured to death.
Sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay.
What a way to go.
Asking
Yeah.
myself, Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi
Ruh-oh.
under arrest.
Arrest.
She was sending coded messages toward the
Well, maybe
Alaskan
she
base.
forgot my codec number and she was trying to call me, okay?
But she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid.
Oh
that
no,
stuff.
you learned from
We
Ocelot.
don't
You're gonna
even
do
have
the
any
torture
civilian
machine to
pedophile.
her, aren't you?
Call me if you find out.
Is she gonna get the Otacon ending?
It's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Die vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be
Look,
infected
at this
too, you
time,
know.
Snake is
All I
like
can do is leave
late
it up to the
20s.
Colonel.
I think he's fine.
Also, I almost feel like we would have started to see symptoms come out, and Snake would just be on the floor.
Yeah. But then again, Snake does have rapid aging due to the Fox Die.
Yeah, it almost does kind of feel like there are little nuggets of story we see because of how he's aged so much going into Metal Gear Solid 4. So it has to be assumed maybe he got Fox Die in the future. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he is just dying of old age. There's a lot of what ifs here.
And I legit mean rapid aging because only a few years take place between this game and Metal Gear Solid 4, and he is, woof,
He's older than old.
dirt.
Yeah, I was gonna say he starts aging like dog years, where it's like 1 year is like 7 years to Snake.
Hiding something too.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Fox dye is a virus, a biological weapon. There must be a vaccine. We can worry about getting that later, Snake. But right now,
I'm
you've got
working
to
on it. I'm
focus
getting myself up to
re-inputting
the
those
boiler room.
detonation codes, okay?
What do you think about it, Otacon?
Dr. Naomi's an enemy spy? I can't believe it.
Poor Otacon. He's had a rough day.
Otacon, you don't even know this girl.
Colonel Campbell, you've got to concentrate on re-inputting.
Oh, right. You don't.
that
Why am I
detonation
shot?
You're right.
I cannot believe it.
Guys, we're supposed to be focusing on stopping Metal Gear.
I don't
But
want
no.
to either.
Naomi is a spy.
Everything Colonel Campbell says is true.
I know. Nastasha, have you ever heard of Fox dye?
Fox dye? No.
I'm a machine operator. I'm a weapons manufacturer. What do I know about biology?
Yeah, it's like, ask me to tell you any single moving part of a gun, I'll give you the answer. Talk about a virus, I will just have no idea what you're talking about.
Now you've got to warm the key up. Find someplace hot.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, I can't take off my jacket here. It's too cold.
Oh, Matthew. Really?
You know, actually now thinking about it, why are we even bothering going to a hot place? We smuggled cigarettes with us, we gotta have a lighter.
True. True. I still don't agree with Snake putting cigarettes in his stomach, though. Think about that one.
Just regurgitate them. Ugh. It'd still be soggy. What the? Why would you want to smoke a soggy cigarette? I guess
Yeah.
if you're an addict, I guess
It won't
addicts
matter, yeah.
would do anything. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
We
I
see
never
those
got
commercials
that.
all the time when they really try to show how bad addiction is, where they drop a cigarette in the toilet, but then that person's still going to smoke it. That's Snake
I'm
with his
so
cigarettes.
glad I never got into that stuff.
Alright, so now we're here. This takes the longest because you have to go through 2 stages with the card. First you gotta heat it back up to the normal state, and then you have to get it really hot. So this area takes a little bit longer to do, unfortunately.
Oh, is this still cold?
Yep.
Oh.
Even with me having it equipped, it's still ice cold.
Yeah, because again,
And no.
having the key equipped or not equipped does not speed up its overall temperature change.
I will tell you, being next to these pipes and everything does not make a difference. It still takes the same amount of time even if you're just standing somewhere different. You would think, because hot steam coming hitting Snake right in the face, it would hit the card, right? No. Game still was like, you still gotta wait like 10 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah, no stacking
take a
elements
bath
on
in
top
lava?
of each other.
Nope. What would you say, Matthew?
Want to take a bath in lava?
I mean, think about it.
I mean, at that point, you won't even have the PAL key anymore. It'll just be melted.
Then we won't have to worry about it, right?
And then the world is
Because
doomed.
they can't activate. Well, that's the thing. They can't activate it without the key, but they also can't deactivate it without the key. So Metal Gear's just gonna sit there. Why are we doing this? It's literally just gonna sit there until we do something. I don't know how that guard heard that, by the way. There we go. Now it's back to normal.
Yeah, I think it took that long just for it to go back to normal. So it really just shows how tedious this part can really get. It was actually very convenient saving grace is that this area is like right on the cusp of that disc change for the PS1 version. You're lucky it wasn't one more room over.
Also, I like to live on the edge. I don't know about you guys.
What? Oh God.
I can't move. If I move, I fall. No, not really.
Are you trying to throw that guy in the lava?
Yeah, be careful if you do.
Yeah, because it's so easy to do
you
that
go.
to himself.
I like doing that. I like to trip people out with that because I've done that before, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, you're too close to the edge." I'm like, "Don't worry, as long as I don't move, I don't fall."
Yay, it's hot now.
Finally,
Time
that
to go
took so
back.
long to actually cook. We're like 5 Metal Gear games in. And one of them never got finished.
Oh, Lester.
That still makes me
Honestly,
sad to think of too that
yeah,
5
it
never
still
got
makes
finished.
me upset about.
Yeah, I know.
It's so ironic when the game was broke up in 2 parts because it wasn't ready to come out, but they wanted to release something. So it had a 2-parter release, and it's like, man, I think we need a part 3.
If Konami would have just let Kojima do what he wanted to do, Metal Gear would have been alright. The Phantom
Yeah.
Pain would have been an amazing game.
The mid-2000s, like the 2010s specifically, that's where the whole Konami crap really started to get bad. So the series really
Yeah.
suffered. It's good it's coming back because of the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. It's just more of a question of where can it go after that. I hope we get new
speaking of
games
that-
and not just remakes. Because that'd be nice.
Speaking of that, I saw an article literally yesterday on my Google timeline that says,
Oh, yeah, about
Reasons why-
Kojima with this remake?
yeah, he's not gonna play it.
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
said
oh.
it looks like too similar to how the original game played. Just didn't really think it was changing
Well,
up enough.
duh.
It's like, yeah, I know. Also, like, I read a
Again.
headline that was, I don't know if it was the same one you saw, Amber, but he also talked about how he can kill a man. And I'm like, what does that have to do in the game? That's so random.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Though I gotta commend Konami for something at least. At least they're having David Hayter like in the main advertising of the game. He's like doing a lot of the advertising for the Delta remake.
Yeah, that is true.
I did
Yeah.
see a post that I kind of agree with. It's like, man, it seems like Konami's been treating David Hayter better than Kojima ever treated him. I'm like,
No.
I don't know if I would go that far.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it's like,
That's
the
what I
thing
said.
is, like, they're
That's what I
not
said.
using any new voices in Delta, so it's all just reused lines from the original game. So the fact that they're having David Hayter just do so much of the advertising, it's like the most he really has to do with this remake. I wouldn't really say that's giving him more respect. That's just giving him at least a
that's
paycheck.
that's what I said too. I was like, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief.
No, that's just. I feel like whenever they state something like that, they're just trying to cause trouble,
I
just
think
to
they're
get
just
fans
starting
riled
stuff,
up.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know how Twitter be.
if David Hayter was getting mistreated, let's be fair, he wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of big-name voice actors come out over the years when there's been corporate problems, so we would know if there's something going on there between him and Konami.
Snake.
At least I would hope we would.
Okay,
It's Naomi.
yeah, hopefully. So, when this codec call comes in, this is the key that the game registered. Okay, you got the card heated up now. We're good.
Yes.
When this codec call comes in, that means you did it right, and you're not gonna
I don't know anything.
unfreeze or
My
unheat the
parents'
key at
face
this
is my
point.
name.
So,
The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right.
I kind of feel bad for her because she literally
My aim
was
to
like
erase anything.
living a normal life with her parents.
I was found in Rhodesia's
All of a sudden, her
sometime
parents are
in the
dead. She gets taken in by a guy she never met before, but he kind of becomes her brother in a sense.
Yes.
And then he
Rhodesia's
goes and
only wife
dies,
until
and then the guy that saved
1965.
him
There were lots
died,
of Indian laborers around.
and she doesn't even know anything about
Where
herself.
I got my skin color from.
Yeah, I'd be kind of pissed at the
I'm not
world
even sure
too.
about that.
Naomi.
Yeah, she just has this, like, really rough
Isn't it enough
card to be
understand
played at
who you
life,
are
and
now?
it's
Understand
just
who I
hard to
am.
even know, like, what causes
Why should
extreme
I?
level
No
of
one else tries to
amnesia.
understand me
She just doesn't know anything
alone
from
for
what
so
happened years
long.
ago.
until I met
And
my
it's just
Yeah.
like what you said in a previous part, Amber. It's like we don't know who this person really is still. She never really found out who she really is.
What?
He was a young soldier. When he
All
picked
we
me up,
know
he was on the
is-
Hudson River.
Okay, they just said Gray Fox's real name was Frank,
And he
and that
shared
was
his
him,
rations with me.
which we knew about from Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear 2, and
Frank
the
Yeager.
original Metal Gear.
The man
but-
who you destroyed was my brother and my own.
Basically, to sum it up, her brother kind of killed her parents,
Fox.
but he felt
survived that
so
hell
bad by
fire, Frank
killing
and I.
them that he took her in and kind of raised her on his own and
He's
was like
everything
the
to
older
me.
brother to her.
The only proof I
But
have
then she
of
met
my
Big
existence-
Boss, which is
of my
Snake's
existence as
dad,
an individual.
And he
and
back to America.
No.
after that, both of them went back to fight in the war, and then they both died. So she was like left alone again after she was just getting close to somebody else. Like I said, I feel really bad for her.
But then he and my brother went back to continue the war.
She lost pretty much everyone she ever cared about, and it wasn't even,
You killed my
you know,
benefactor.
her fault or anything like that. But then to top it off, like the story gets even sadder because in Metal Gear Solid 4, you find out she had cancer all this time, and the whole reason she didn't die from it is because the nanomachines was keeping her alive.
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me.
Whoever wrote Naomi's backstory in the game needs to be fired.
Yeah, it's like they just put her through hell, and then it just ends on like more hell for no reason.
Like some kind of twisted
Yeah.
obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Which is,
Not exactly.
like, it's kind of a hate-love relationship with Naomi, at least for me, because, like, I feel so bad for her, but at the same time, I'm just like, yeah, she did wrong, too.
You didn't kill that doctor too.
She tried to
like-
kill Snake.
Yeah, like now we know like the whole reason why she joined the op was because she had a revenge plot towards Snake. Like she wanted him dead for what he did to her.
Afterward, I covered it up and
But
helped him hide out.
just being on this mission, she just started changing her mind.
I mean, Gray Fox.
Yeah.
He's come here to kill me.
I don't think so.
There's a scene in Metal Gear Solid 4 when she's in person with Snake and Otacon on their, like, I don't even know what it's called. I can't remember. It's like this spaceship thing that they're flying up in the air, and that's where they're living at.
Naomi.
And she goes up there with them at one point after you save her from Liquid. Or, sorry, spoilers. After you save her from the bad guy, essentially. And
affects the macrophages in the victim's body.
she
Fox dye contains smart
kind of like admits a lot of stuff to him about her life and everything that she found out throughout the years after Shadow Moses.
Those enzymes.
But then, like, the very next day she dies,
Right.
which
They respond by
is
becoming
terrible.
active in using
You know,
the
obviously terrible.
macrophages. They begin
Which is why I
creating
was saying, like,
epsilon.
dude, I feel so bad for her as a
It's
character.
cytokine.
She's not even a real
Peptide
person, and
which
it makes me
causes
feel
cells
bad
to
for her.
die. The TNF epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart,
But
where they attach to the TNF receptors.
she's the one that she did not create Fox Die,
The heart
but
cells
she's the
suffer a
one that
shock
gave
and
it to
undergo
Snake.
extreme
That was the shot she gave him
then
at the beginning during the debriefing stuff.
Apoptosis.
So basically,
Heart cells commit
it was
suicide.
planned for Snake to be a walking death machine.
Must have
He is
programmed
a
that
living
to kill me
virus
too.
that affects other people, including
I still
himself.
have time.
That is the reason for the rapid
I don't
aging he
believe you
goes
wanna be
through.
Dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't.
No.
What do you think about it,
You were
Matthew?
injected with
The
Fox
whole
dye as a part
plot.
of this operation.
It's crazy.
I just wanted to let you know
Welcome to Metal Gear.
Yeah.
that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was, Snake,
Hey!
Hey, let her talk. We're finding out some information.
Snake.
Naomi?
Snake.
Uh-oh, she
I
got
can't
caught.
allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation?
I mean,
Colonel,
it's
let me
been
talk to
an
her.
obvious
I
thing
won't.
that's been part of
She's
the
under arrest.
operation because
Colonel,
it killed Octopus and
double-crossed me.
Baker, so...
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Why do
Okay,
we need to
let's
listen
just
to a
forget
guy who
that
just backstabbed me? I'm just saying.
It's like, you know what? I'm gonna let the world just get nuked. I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, at that point.
I'm tired of being lied to.
Now I'm a walking death machine? A living virus? Nah, man.
I knew something was sus about this needle being jabbed in my veins.